What's up, guys? It's been a good week on YouTube. I figured I would check out some of my comments. Do you think Johal is for real or is fake? Do you know Johal's channel? Do you think if they are fake, Johal is real? Yes, Johal is real. I hope you become homeless one day and Johal will you have evidence that Johal is fake. Johal people who actually good things for people. Are we famous now? For me and Johal.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? So today, I'm going to be acting as if I'm blind.
A disclaimer for anyone watching who doesn't currently have cancer. We're going to be watching a Johal video today. So, you are going to be at risk for contracting a terminal disease. If you don't want cancer, but you still want to watch today's video, you might want to, I don't know, eat some antioxidants, do some exercise, put on some sunblock. If you're unfamiliar with Johal, he's a popular YouTuber who makes painfully fake videos about homeless people that somehow a lot of people think are real. We're going to watch some today and apply a little bit of common sense. Can we talk about the elephant in the room real quick? I've actually made several videos where I have gone out and used magic to help the homeless, because I'm a magician. As in, real homeless people who aren't actors and who aren't in on what to say and do and who aren't in on the trick. I've also been volunteering and donating to help out with homeless organizations for more than a decade, which you won't see on YouTube. So what you do see on YouTube is a small fraction of a cause that is legitimately very important to me. I don't make videos about helping the homeless anymore because the whole thing's turned into a freaking circus and a money-making industry, and I refuse to be a part of it. Alright, let's see what Johal's up to.
So while filming today, I saw this homeless man and I decided to approach him and tell him that I lost my wallet and if he can help me out with anything, that would be great. What he did was extremely shocking. So today, I was shooting a social experiment while something incredible happened. So originally, I was shooting a social experiment. Just 5 minutes into shooting this video, I saw this homeless man.
What's really amazing about Johal, though, is how lucky this guy is, because half the videos that he posts just seem to randomly happen when he's out shooting a video. Like this one. I was out shooting a video, then I saw this homeless man. Always with the heart emoji. I feel so good on this guy's page. While filming, I decided to approach this homeless man.
So today, I was filming a social experiment until I met this guy. What he did was amazing.
It's like every time he goes out to shoot a video, he runs into a homeless guy who just happens to do an unbelievable act, or an incredible act, or a shocking act, or an extraordinary act, or a breathtaking act, or a surprising act, or a wonderful act. Dude, can you believe how lucky this guy is? Just running into all these homeless people when he's out doing something completely unrelated? Dude, Johal has got to come to Vegas. Johal, dude, come to Vegas and take me to a poker game because we're gonna win some money with your luck. I'm just surprised that in all his travels, he hasn't run into one actor, homeless guy, who's done like a mediocre act. That probably wouldn't fit with the theme of things, though. Homeless guy does kind of dickish act. Like, he gives him $20 and the homeless guy just kind of tells him to piss off because he sees the camera and he knows what he's doing. That wouldn't really fit with the narrative, though, would it? So here's what usually happens in his videos. He approaches a homeless person and tells them he's hungry and asks for food or money in a very relatable way.
I'm like pretty hungry right now. So if you can maybe, do you have any like food or money that you can help me out with? Because I'm pretty hungry right now. I just got out of a meeting.
Yeah, I just got out of a meeting at my job that I have. Catering sucked. You have any food I could have from you? You're homeless, right? See what I mean? Very relatable to any homeless person.
You want to wait right here for a second?
Yeah, I'll wait right here.
Yeah, just chill right here for a second.
Sweet, okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Here you go. Get yourself some food.
So you didn't have money?
It's all good, man. I have some now. I had some.
Where's your bike?
That was my bike. I traded it into the pawn shop, man.
Why'd you have to do that, man? Yo. You didn't have to do that. You really didn't have to do that.
You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that one thing that we talked about right before we started filming. That one thing I needed for the video to go exactly the way I wanted it to go.
You have problems in your life too. Like you're homeless. You probably sleep. You probably have no place to sleep, right?
He milks every single drop of sympathy out of every situation in each video and then reiterates it just in case his viewers can't quite grasp that being homeless is sad.
You haven't ate since yesterday. You're just gonna give me food, man? You seem like you really need the money too, you know? Where do you sleep at night?
Here, there, anywhere.
You've been saving $140 for 7 to 8 months that you're just gonna give to me, a stranger? How long has it been since you ate in? You returned your pillows, your sleeping bags, just give me, my daughter, my medicine?
Yeah.
But you have problems in your life too, like you're homeless. You probably sleep, you probably have no place to sleep, right?
Wow, you're homeless, right? Okay, just for the camera one more time, you have no place to sleep, right? And you're giving me how much money again? But you haven't eaten in how many days? Shoot, you have cancer too? Your kid just died?
You know, I'm facing some financial issues as well, you know, and I've been going through a really hard time as well, you know, like
I wanted a gold iPhone, but the store only had black. We're the same.
just trying to get home. My house is like 20 miles away.
Hot out here too.
I know, I can't even turn my car's AC on.
Oh, that's terrible.
So,
I was just trying to get home to my house that I live in, and now I can't even turn my car's AC on. You know, we're the same.
Oh, I didn't want to leave you sitting out here. I had a little bit of money from recycling some cans I had, and I thought I'd get you some gas. I can't leave you sitting out here.
you bought me gas? That really shows a lot, you know, how, you know, you need the money too, you know what I mean?
And just again for the cameras, you really need the money too, right? The idea that a homeless person would sell off their sole means of transportation or give you their life savings just because you lost your wallet or ran out of gas is a completely plausible situation. It has to be, because it happens in every single one of Johal's videos. Like clockwork. That doesn't prove anything yet though. Like I said, maybe he's just lucky. Here's something interesting about the Unbelievable Act video, and really all of his videos. He wants you to believe that the cameraman is positioned maybe 20 to 30 feet away from the subject for up to 5.5 hours at a time without being noticed. This is what that would look like. So picture this for almost 6 hours. You would have to be a complete idiot not to turn around or ever notice the camera. That doesn't prove anything though. I know. So, here's another coincidence.
How long has it been since you ate last?
Yesterday, maybe.
How long has it been since you ate though?
Yesterday.
None of these homeless people have eaten anything since yesterday, but one of them has a sandwich just waiting to be given to Johal. And one of them buys returnable merchandise instead of food, which works out so well for the video. I actually had a strong suspicion that Johal is coaching them to say that they haven't eaten since yesterday in order to play up the sympathy factor when people watch these videos. So I decided to show some of them to Meredith Spriggs, who runs the Caridad Homeless Charity here in Las Vegas. I asked for her opinion on the authenticity of their answers to Johal's questions.
Those people actually looked a little too dirty to be newly homeless, in my professional opinion.
Okay.
So newly homeless people, generally, no, they might not know where to eat, but anybody that's been on the streets for a while knows kind of how to hustle. They know where the feedings are. They know how to get food from people. So yeah, I actually don't have any clients that go over a day without eating.
Okay, so we can't say for sure that these people were coached on what to say, but it's highly unlikely that these situations are happening the way they're portrayed in the videos.
Correct. And actually, I used to work in LA, and so I know that to be true as well for my clients from when I worked in LA.
But that still doesn't prove anything. So...
come back here. If you come back here in an hour, if you come back here in an hour, I'll have something for you.
All right,
I think I can help you out.
So you just want me to come back here in 1 hour?
Come back right here. Yeah, right here in an hour.
Well, I didn't think he was going to remember that line there for a second. But aside from that, what's interesting about this one where the homeless man does the shocking act is that in the hour that it supposedly takes place in, none of the cars parked in the shopping center leave, no additional cars park, and none of the shadows change places at all. Here's how much shadows normally move during the hour in the middle of the day. But Johal must be some sort of a Chris Angel black magic sorcerer because he made the sun stand still for an entire hour while he filmed this video. And by the way, if you want to check out more of Johal's wizardry where he makes time bend to his will, you can check out the Prank Reviewer's new video where he talks about that and so much more. You know, I'm sure that people can tell this is fake though. Let's check out the comments section and find out what people are saying. Okay, let's see. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. God bless that man. Praise God for the blessing this man received. Humanity needs a hero and angel like this. You're doing a great job. You will have their blessings. I love you, Johal. You actually make us aware about what we are here for. God bless him. This made me broken GIF image. This restores some of my faith in humanity. God bless that man. You're doing a great job. Don't stop. You will be rewarded. God bless Johal. You are a good man. Rob Anderson talk about this, guys. God bless you. Wait. Maybe this means something else. Where's my phone? Hey, babe, you have to come over right now.
What's going on?
I think Jesus has actually come back in the flesh. I mean it, babe. I think Jesus Christ has come back in the flesh, just like he said he would, and now his name is Johal, and he's helping homeless people on YouTube, and you need to come over because I think we're about to get raptured.
Quick question. Should I wear white?
What kind of question is that? Of course you should wear white! It's Jesus! Just come over right now. Don't ask questions. That was fast.
What's going on?
Pull up a chair.
Okay.
Just kidding about the Jesus thing.
I was really looking forward to meeting him.
Maybe tomorrow.
Guess we'll have to wait.
The way you drive, it might be sooner. We've talked a lot about Johal and how there are some people who still think Johal is real. I have got one final bullet that, if you're still on the fence, I promise this is going to blow the top off of this thing for you. If you go to Johal's Instagram, which only has a few posts, it's there. And if you look at Johal's vlog channel that not many people view, it's there.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really good.
Dude.
All of Johal's videos are assisted and filmed by Chris from Prank Invasion.
What up, invaders?
Does that do
What's
nothing?
up, invaders?
Yo, what's up, invaders? The same Chris from Prank Invasion who just happens to be able to find girls on the street to agree to propositions such as this.
I'm gonna flip this coin, and if I can get it right, I get a really quick blowjob.
Okay. Because that happens all the time.
Wouldn't you agree to that?
Oh God, I mean, the way he looks, it's just so tempting.
I would just like to say I would, at the very least, make out with Chris from Prank Invasion.
Do you think he's a good kisser?
So the same Chris from Prank Invasion, who just so happens to be able to go out and find girls to agree to a blowjob on camera based on a coin flip, is the same guy who just happens to be able to help Johal find homeless people who will give them their life savings after he had a bad day and can't find his wallet.
Check out Prank Invasion's channel right there. He makes awesome kissing pranks.
The same Chris from Prank Invasion who has been caught faking these videos time after time, which Johal films for him.
Was that you in the video?
Yes, it was me.
Did you get paid?
Yes, I did.
How much did you get paid?
$100.
Is the same Chris from Prank Invasion filming what seems like most of Johal's videos. And just to drive the point home, Johal is the one filming Prank Invasion's videos.
So they're butt buddies.
More or less. That's part 2 though. So if you're one of the people who can view all this information and still believe that Johal's videos are real, and I know that some people will, go ahead and make your way down to my comment section under the video and tell me how fake and gay I am, because I laugh at that anyway.
He's got great hair.
Thanks. Him or me? Him. Well,
Obviously.
You should unsubscribe. Bye, guys! You know, there's really only one question that you could ask. Did Kobe Person get the idea to